Welcome back guys to another video. We just had a crazy situation happen at our agency that I just have to share with you. For someone who's been recruiting for over a decade, I thought I'd seen it all, but nope, we always manage to find something new. And so if you're new here, welcome. I'm a professional recruiter, started my career almost a decade ago in New York City at an award-winning recruitment company. I quickly became one of the top producers out of 300 nationwide recruiters, surpassing $500,000, even breaking 100K per month on my desk. A year later, started my own recruitment agency as a solo recruiter, and now we engage with some of the best companies in the country. Recruiting absolutely changed my life. We netted over multiple seven figures in placements, done over $500,000 every single year net, in addition to cracking 100K months multiple times, as more as I can count. But I want to kind of get back on track to this video. So by the time that I'm shooting this, AI and recruiting for AI is extremely hyper competitive. It's bonkers. Every single company, every single recruiter is trying to work with the company that's hiring AI talent because the compensation and salary is just astronomical. And while this was happening, I'm like, you know what? That's great. Honestly, like, heart goes out to the recruiters who managed to get these relationships, to get these six-figure placements, and Godspeed. I honestly just wish the best. But also I thought to myself, yeah, that's probably not going to happen because I'm actually going to stay away from the AI. I want to just stay in our lane in tech, IT, product engineering, and just continue to do the best that we can on the client side. But lo and behold, somehow the universe hears, the universe gives back, and we just basically got a client. We got the legal agreement and contract signed where they are looking to hire someone and possibly looking to pay them as high as over $1 million a year, which is insane to me. Locked them in also at 25%, 30-day payable, guarantee, the works. This could be the largest role and commission and placement fee of my entire career and life. And so now just super excited to talk about it and see if we can actually get this job done. Me and my team are pumped, and there's no better timing to receive something like this than the end of year. So we're literally doing whatever we can. So let's go over the role. So in terms of the role, it's a financial role, and it's with a hyper growth startup that I actually helped more than a year ago. We actually filled multiple software engineering roles with them and really create that relationship. For this role, they can go up to $1 million. I think they're kind of targeting the 6 to 800K minimum, which still to me is insane. We locked them in at 25%. So you do the math. I only wish that we were able to do 30% or 35 or even 40%, but hey, just grateful for the opportunity and for the client to kind of come back to us and allow us to do our best here and make it happen. We were actually the first, possibly still only recruiter that is working on this role. And the biggest thing that I want to drive home is that we actually met the client here in person to really create that relationship. And I think that's really going to be the main theme of this video. Is while I love systems and technology and automation AI, you absolutely should not forget about what makes recruiting. It's a human, personal, people-to-people business. And the more that you can still hold on to that while adding technology on top will make you unstoppable. Most importantly, help you create meaningful relationships that will last years and have a lasting impact on clients. So we met them in person, and I was able to really leverage the past track record, our confidence, and of course, more relevant to this case, like specific engineering roles that we actually filled. So he already knows who I am, what me and my team are capable of. And even though we've never really done finance, we kind of stay within our space here. You know, he reached out to me because we left an awesome impact on him, right? So he knew that how fast we move, the caliber of talent that we bring. And instead of reaching out to anyone else, he wanted to reach out back to us because he remembers us. He likes hanging out with us. We vibe together. And again, because of that, what I've done a year ago is still reaping rewards. We're still kind of really reaping the rewards of that even now moving forward, right? And so that's the role, that's the context. So in terms of like the main takeaways of the situation, you want to really focus on keeping things human. And so what I mean by that, and just to kind of piggyback of what I was talking about earlier, it's so easy to be obsessed about automation, systems, AI, rightfully so. I think more of that is going to happen at an accelerated pace moving forward. But you do not want to forget that technology really amplifies and leverages the foundation, the fundamentals that support it, right? Recruiting is best when you have technology, but you add it with the human, personal fundamentals that makes recruiters. People will always remember you if you make the effort to spend time with them over just a simple email and Zoom. It's so easy just to be a keyboard warrior and hide behind a phone call, email, and just really do what everyone else does. And that absolutely works. But if you're able to kind of be unique, be competitive, stand out, leave a lasting impression, while that might not yield immediate return, they will absolutely like compound and simmer over time, where other opportunities that come into the future, they will just come back to you because they remember you. They saw your face. They felt your energy. You guys had a great coffee, great lunch, dinner, drinks, chat. And that's way better than just receiving, 10 random faceless emails from recruiters who are trying to take that business, right? Real quick, if you ever thought about starting your own recruitment agency or you're a recruiter struggling to land clients, you'll want to check out our coaching and implementation program. Inside, I give you the exact scripts, the outreach templates, and acquisition systems systems I used to hit over $500,000 my first year, scale to over $100,000 months, and do over $5 million in placements on my own desk. Our students are already hitting $30,000, $50,000, even $80,000 per month or more. Many of them doing it part-time. So if you want to learn the same playbook, the link's below. It's exactly what I use. Now back to the video. The biggest mistake I see recruiters do is just overly rely on automation, and they just do nothing outside of it, right? They would just create their email inboxes or LinkedIn. They would send it out, and then once that goes out, they just sit back and like, there's nothing else for me to do. I'm just gonna wait. And while absolutely that works, what about the recruiters who are always looking for opportunities, who are always looking to have those conversations, creating those relationships, making the effort? I think with recruiting, it's synonymous to life or other business. I think you always want to find ways to be different, to be unique, to be competitive. And to me, if I see a lot of people going this way, I want to go like this way, right? So if everyone's sending emails, is there a way to make your emails different? Or is there a way that you can be different? Maybe even if it requires more effort or financial commitment, getting in a car, paying for gas, traveling to a client, that will have way more impact and way more dividends for you than anyone else who are just simply doing the easy thing, which is send an email or LinkedIn message and hiding behind literally words and text, which is super easy, right? And if everyone's doing that, one simple 1% change can be a huge, like meaningful result for you, right? There are opportunities everywhere. You want to be able to take advantage of it. And you don't want to just be solely reliant on technology and just treat it like a silver bullet, which is what so many people do. And even if you do technology well, it's very easy to also just be lazy and just rely on that when, my goodness, you can have way more conversations, way more clients, way more candidates if you just put yourself out there more and start taking advantage of the opportunities that are literally endless. So if you're emailing a client, they get hit all day by other recruiters just like you, but they will absolutely remember the ones that make an effort to meet them in person, that spend time in person, put more effort to kind of stand out. You're able to see a video, a voice note, anything, any differentiator compounding together could literally make or break whether or not you get that client to respond to you versus 20 other people, right? So if it's easy, everyone's doing it. If it's difficult, it's also difficult for everyone. So the people that are able to really embrace that, suck it up, and really kind of make that extra effort, I promise you it counts time and time again. And it's simple principles like these that allow us to get new clients over and over again. When I started my agency, it was New York City. I only work with companies in New York, and I made it a rule that whatever client that we worked with, we always met them in person. And that was over 10 years ago. And a lot of the clients I worked with 10 years ago are still coming back to me now because we made the effort to really create the relationships, to really create lasting conversations, meaningful experiences and impact, that even if 10 years go by, they still remember me over 20 other emails that they get every single day from random people. So the biggest thing that I want you to really focus on is like, you want to have ownership as a recruiter, have ownership over your business, your desk, and just talk to people. Don't just hide and be a keyboard warrior, right? So if I basically reached out to this client via email with the message, there was a chance I probably wouldn't even be able to work with him with those first engineering roles. But because we did, because we also made the effort to also meet in person, my goodness, like when he is looking to hire again the founder, who comes to mind? Me, not 50 other recruiting emails that he gets hit every single day. He comes back to us. Take the effort, bite the bullet, spend that gas money, because I promise you it will count and create opportunities you're not even thinking about right now. Our job is to always be having conversations all day and every day. You should not be a recruiter and think of, I have nothing else to do. There's always something to do. To keep it super simple, talk to more candidates, talk to more clients. That does not just mean send more bulk emails out. It's jump on LinkedIn, having conversations, ask for referrals, ask your friends or coworkers for more introductions to their network. Literally do whatever you can to create opportunities when there are none. And if you just keep your head up and pull it out of your inbox and email automation tool for just a second, you'll be astounded with all the experiences and possible opportunities there are around you. And if you're not looking for them, you'll never find them. Your job doesn't just simply start and stop with the computer. You always want to be alert for opportunities to capitalize on, because if you aren't doing it, someone else is going to do it, and make sure you do it and do it quick. So when it comes to opportunities, what do I mean by that? So simple things that might seem common sense, but just making it really crystal clear for you. What are you doing outside of work? Are you going to the gym? Are you going to the restaurant? Are you taking public transportation? Are you going to networking social events? Are you just skimming and checking in with LinkedIn? Are you going to the library? Are you going to the airport? Everywhere you go, there are opportunities for you to talk to people that can turn into conversations with other people that can turn into real opportunities. And so wherever you go, meet them. If you're talking to a client, meet them in person. If you are an agency and you're focusing a local market, there should be no excuse that you're not meeting your clients, you're not meeting your candidates, because it will not only cement your relationship with them now, it will cement your relationship forever into the future. If you're someone where you're targeting roles nationwide, maybe you want to place more of an emphasis on roles that are local to you or neighboring cities. And if it's with an amazing amazing company, make the effort and travel and meet them in person. Even if it doesn't yield like an actual signed contract from day one, you are really putting in that work. So it turns into a future opportunity and a warm lead that you can chase down the line. And even if it's a warm lead, potential prospects seeing your face, spending time with you, even 30 minutes or an hour, is going to be way more powerful than the hundreds of emails from blanket faceless recruiters that they're going to get at their inbox at any given day. So be memorable, be unique, think outside the box, and make the effort to meet in person. And when you're going to networking events, anywhere you go, talk to people, introduce them, be confident and excited, really embrace, take ownership that you are a recruiter running your own recruitment agency, because most people are looking for jobs, if not open-minded to hear of other roles. And most people who are looking for jobs might know of other people who are looking for roles, let alone other people who might be hiring, right? So it's not about who they know, it's always about who they know as well, and who they know just go deeper into the network. So the cool thing about recruiting is we create something from nothing. When you're a recruiter, you have to create relationship with clients when there weren't anything before. When you are a recruiter, you have to create relationship with candidates when there weren't anything before. We're literally creating something from nothing, and you always want to maximize the spinning balls or plates in the air so that you always maximize the amount of conversations that can happen top of funnel so that you can convert them into actual paying clients down the line. So have those conversations, create and maximize the amount of warm leads that you can, and don't just be obsessed and be lazy with online tech stuff. Whatever you do, always put yourself out there, keep talking, meet other people, and you'll just be surprised that your next client, your next candidate could literally be around the corner. So I hope this helps you. This is literally a huge milestone again for me in my career. The only cherry on top is us actually closing it, and we will absolutely keep you updated. But it's a Monday when I record this. We're looking to do whatever we can, outreach strong, so that we can ideally send them candidates probably the next day or two or sooner. So we'll keep you updated on what goes on here, but this is potentially could be the biggest client, the biggest placement fee of my corporate life, of my entrepreneurial life as a recruiter and agency owner. And if I can do it, you can do it too. And I hope that this gives you value. And while it's, again, super important to be able to dial in and master the automation tech stuff, just don't forget the offline and personal elements of recruiting. And I think, in my opinion, that recruiters that are able to really have a good balance of both are the ones that will be unstoppable moving forward. So hope you like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.